Alright, I need some little twigs with snow on them. So what I'm going to try to do, and I'm not getting in no hurry, is to use the sculpting here to make some twigs. But the first thing I have to do is take this plane and add a lot of polygons to it. I subdivide and go down here and tell it like 100. And maybe that'll be enough. And I go into sculpt mode, and using this snake hook tool, and I'll go over to here and turn on, because up here is your brush for your sculptures, this top thing. I'll turn on Dino Typo. What that does is adds more polygons. Instead of stretching this polygon, it'll create new ones. And see, sometimes I have to mess with these settings, but it don't seem like it's wanting to work. I think I gotta turn the smoothing off. Yeah, you have smoothing on, it won't work like it's supposed to. You've seen those little twigs that, in the wintertime, they ain't got nothing on them but just twigs, and like the snow will kind of stick to them. That's all I wanted to make. Now I'm using this isn't all this is in the other blender too, but what I was gonna say is this blender, the alpha, has another feature I'm about to show y'all, that you can add what it calls real snow on any mesh, and results are quite nice how they look. So we got our little Charlie Brown Christmas tree kind of tree. I haven't tried to do this yet. I did try to make trees, but I tried another way to make them. Something that was more, well, something that was a little different. I ain't really made any great trees in Blender yet for BeamNG. I did make a couple leafless ones that turned out alright, but I didn't use this method. So I think this will be fine. I don't know how it's going to do when I reduce the poly count, but we'll see. Now I don't need everything else either around here, so I really got a lot more stuff than I needed. So I'll just go into the side view and turn on this X-ray feature and pick all these vertices and hit delete. And I gotta see what my poly count is too. I don't want a whole lot of, I want to be taking up a lot of performance with a couple little twigs sticking out the ground. I'm gonna guess I'm at 1,000. That's a guess, but let's see. 3,000. I wasn't even close. 3,000. Which a lot of times I'll use this planner poly reduction. It does pretty good for some things it don't. But I think this will be good enough. I think it messes up the normal maps. I'm sorry, the normals, the things that you collide with, if you're going to collide with it. See, like right now, it looks like it's hollow for some reason. I have no idea why. Oh, because I got dang X-ray turned on. Oh, idiot. Alright, let's find a texture for this thing. I'm just going to go to Bing and just look for bark. Just a generic bark. Ain't going to be nothing really special. Let's see. Maybe that. Blurry. Somebody trying to make a quarter off of that. Got their little logo on there. Which I could take that out in Photoshop, but I ain't gonna fool with doing all that. I'll just go on to the next one. Yeah, these are some crap pictures. That's too much white in that. That'll work. It's a little blurry, but it'll work. I'm just gonna make it a quick power of 2 where it's you know, a square resolution that's dividable by 2, like 248, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8192. One of those. Desktop. The easiest way in GIMP to do this is to just take your crop tool and crop it 1 to 1. I mean, you could crop 1 to 2 if you're going to do like, 2048 by 1024 or 1024 by 2048. And this thing, I just wish it wouldn't do that crap. Now you got an extra step you got to make. And see, it's 403 by 403, so the closest power of 2 to that would be 512 by 512. Every now and then you'll get this thing, it don't want to put, like, it'll put like 512 by 513, and you got to unlock the thing to force it to allow you to manually, like, I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it does. So if that ever happens, just unlock the lock and you can manually put the value in there. Now I'm gonna just filter map tile seamless, and that'll be fine. That thing's such a small thing, I wouldn't even gonna fool with putting a normal map on it. But I'm gonna put this in the desktop in its own little folder. Let's call it Twig. Twig.dds. BC1, compression and generate maps. Oh well, hell, I'm already here. Might as well just pick a normal map. I done talked myself into it. A little underscore in, and if it's a normal map, it's BC5 compression. And if it had a transparency, it'd be BC3. I didn't do a specular, but oh well. Alright, so now I'm in here. I'm going to go to edit mode. I'm going to hit A. And now I'm going to tell the UVs to do a cube projection. That'll probably do fine for this since it's tiled seamless. Then I'm going to add a texture Twig. And put the base color. Locate that one I just made. Twig. Alright, now you just scale it. That's all I have to do. So I'll hit A in here. Alright, look at this little tree. And basically, since it's tiled seamless, you can hit S and scale it. And basically, that'd make the texture larger, and that'd make the texture smaller, depending on which way you scale it. So he's got a lot more area now that little texture's got to cover, which will make it smaller. See? Nice little quick twig there, 300 polygons or so. Now here's how you do the snow. Now this is in Blender 3.1, like the alpha. You can download those. So you go over here after you get it. Actually, is it already in here? Let me see. Preferences, add-ons. It's like called Real Snow. There it is. I had to enable it, I believe. But you just search, type Real, and you'll see it. You just put the little checkbox, and that'll enable it. And then, you know, save your preferences. But this ain't in like Blender 2.93. I don't even know if it's in 3.0. I know it's in this one, 3.1. But what you do, you go to Snow, Real Snow, and it tells you how much coverage and how high you want it. And you pick the object and then say Add Snow. Which I've seen snow do that before. Like glob up on stuff, but I'm going to undo it and try it with a different height. That's more like the little tree I'm thinking with the snow on it. I'll probably make that bark just a tad darker. I'll just lower the brightness. Usually you see winter things. It's like the bark's dark for some reason. Or darker. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the contrast to the snow making it look darker. That probably is what it is. But damn, that's the wrong compression type. That's the damn one for the normal. BC1 compression. It's green now. Or yellow. I'm going to have to reload it in here. Yeah, that's a little darker. That's a little better. Oh yeah, and shade smooth. Alright, now this snow is high polygon count. I can tell you that. For messing with it earlier, like 664 for that, but that ain't too bad. I'm not going to have a whole lot of these scattered throughout the map, but I'll see how lower it'll go and still look okay. Which that's probably... Try the other one. That'll be alright. I guess I'll try to apply all these. Now, unfortunately, this snow texture will not go with this. Because of the way this texture is made in shading, you can look, it looks like the plans to a rocket ship, all them damn nodes. And I tried to bake these, render these and bake them, and it didn't do right. I could have not done it right, just likely. So they don't even have UV maps. So I just go to Edit, Pick All, and do the same thing. Do a cube projection, and I'll just give it a texture that I made for the for the terrain paint earlier. So that's in here. Levels, art, terrains. Let's see which one will work. It's one of these nice new snows. Let's try that one. Oh. Why does it look like that? It has to do with the normal maps. Not the normal maps, I mean the, I don't know, the way this polygon's made. I've had this happen before, where things don't quite do right. So I'm just gonna see if this fix it. Do UV, just do, let me just unwrap it and see what it looks like. That may even actually look better. What is up with that? Because this is a seamless tile, it shouldn't matter if that's not. Oh, you know what? Maybe this ain't seamless like I thought it was. Bet that's it. Yeah, because I remember now in my damn level, I remember seeing a line going through the ground and thinking, what the hell? I know all these are seamless, so apparently this one's not. That's the deal. I mean, I could just make it solid white, but what's the fun of that? Let me try this one. That one still looks messed up. I think I had the same issue when I made that snow in that other level. I don't know why it does that. Well, these things aren't exactly. How to fix it. Project from view. A little texture stretching here and there, but I think it'll be alright. Now, this is called Snow 2, and this mesh is, let me see, plane. Twig. What is that? Why is there that and that there? Oh, because this is in its own collection. Let me get the damn thing out. Get it out of the collection. Unlink. Damn, that deleted it. So I know how to put things in the damn folders, but getting them out is a different thing. There we go. Alright, now add, get this situated here. Put these two empties. Name my mesh. Get that 0, 1 out of that. And see if I can join these. See if their UVs are matching first. If they're not, I gotta match them. UV map, yeah. If they do never match, if they're different, your object will not join together without messing up the texture. So you just have to copy the name of one and paste it on the other so they're both the same. See, now it joined. It didn't like mess up the texture. But I don't want this thing to be called Snowball. I want it to be called Twig. And now you open it, it'll have two textures. And these are the two you have to make. We'll stick that in the thing there, and I'm not going to make a collision mesh for that. I mean, it's supposed to be a little twig. It wouldn't stop a car anyway. But let me see how to scale that. Import. I need to put this in the asset library too, so I'm not keep doing this. Version 3 of Blender has an asset library, which you can reuse stuff and just pull it that and like load it up like this. Yeah, that's about the size it should be. But yeah, to asset something, you just see, where is it? Move to collection. No, that was mark as asset. So now you can go to your asset browser, just like in the game. But I think you have to pull like this up and change this to like asset browser. Yeah, and you can just at any time drag it out. And it even like put something on top of something. If you place it, it like knows where the ground is. That's kind of cool. But to have this pull from any location, you have to like save the file in like a universal location, like a Blender folder, or it'll only load when this file loads. So you can get around it by saving this, I believe is what I read or saw on the video. You just save this as a where you save all your other Blender stuff, like assets. Let's put Jeep, and Twig. Save that, and I'm gonna add this. Mark this as an asset too, so I can reuse this. You can also mark assets for textures and reuse them. See if I want to pull this in for another thing I make in Blender, it's already there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll get into this later because I'm not exactly sure exactly how this is. There's a way you can pull these up from like a larger pool. Like I deleted that, now it's gone out the scene, but my understanding was this allows you to pull it up in other scenes too, like other files. I'll figure all this later. how that got out of there. But alright, on the desktop it goes in the Twig folder. Yeah, I'll let it copy the textures over there. And then, see, let me get a materials file from something else I made. This will work. I'll use this one. Twig, where you are, there you are. Copy that to the clipboard. So the first one was, I already forgot. Snow 2 and Twig. Is it Snow 2? Yes it is, Snow 2. And the second one is, I'm going to convert this crap back to version 1 when I get in the game. I'm not using all them damn maps for this little Twig. Twig.dds. That's the wrong damn one. That's the PNG. I meant to load the DDS one. I ain't worrying about it. Alright, let's load the game, see how it looks. Oh yeah, I gotta put that in the folder in the asset library in the game. Where's my Twig? I'm blind. Hell, I don't see it. No, there it is. Copy. And then let's see. Paste. We're floating. Twig. Hey, a little Twig. Hey, a little Twig with snow on it. Actually, I might just leave it like it is. It kind of got a little sheen to it. Not too bad. Kind of dark though, like someone rubbed their butt on the back of that snow. But let me look at the material real quick. Oh no. Shouldn't be that smooth though. Take the metallic factor down, put the roughness factor up. What other stuff is on? I think that'll be alright. Oh yeah, I gotta save and add the normal map to the twig. I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make. I probably won't see it until I add a second one in the detail normal. It's kind of like a multiplier. And that's way too much. I don't even like the way that looks. But it may look a little better with this as a specularity. Nah, I don't like that. I think that'll be fine. I'm gonna zip this thing up if anybody wants it. Low polygon twig. Just remember you ain't gonna run into it. And if you wanted to run into it, well, you're a bad driver. You shouldn't be trying to run into it. Well, I'm saying, or if you know what I meant to say is if you accidentally run into it, then you're a bad driver. So it shouldn't matter. It ain't got no collisions. Alright, I'm gonna zip it up and put it on the OneDrive and post it if anybody wants it.